stuff now. I think after all the stuff they were trying to do to, silence people and all that dumb shit. Now they, because I went back and I was looking at some videos, right? That I had posted they removed the sound to, right? That shows you how dumb they are. You know what I mean? Now they're letting people curse each other because they want war. They want civil war. This is something. You can't make this up, man. Yo, let me get a slice of that pizza shit.
I messed that up. Not
shit.
Tiny little tab.
Yeah, throw me a plate, cuz. It's right over because it's by you, man. I ain't jumping over that to get to it, man.
I could also just
this one, yeah.
Both of them off.
I thought I had the one over here, but I think I threw it away, man.
The other parts.
Yeah, this one won, bro. Yeah, this. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I could also make a couple of tabs that go right on top here and sandwich it. Just depends on what inside.
Here we go to the machine.
Yeah, man. What happened?
The motherfucker with this goddamn machine, man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. There's this woman I started following, right? And she be making all kind of like tables that slide and fold and like all kind of stuff, man. So I'm gonna check her page out tonight. And I guess while I'm fasting, I'm just gonna draw a whole lot of ideas. See that MIG wire? That's what I need to get. I already looked at the prices. I can order it on Amazon.
I'm just trying to nest these things all nice.
I don't know, man. But they have like several Tucson and Cerro Vista. They have welding stores. Probably when we went through off the side, the little factories and stuff like that. So, but I need a couple $100 because when you start using it, you do a lot of TIG, MIG, wires, all that. At least with the thing, if you got the point, you could just spot weld and it'll bring the metal together. But then you want to seal it, then you got to have the wire. You know what I mean? You have the feeder. If you got that one, I don't have that. I got where I got to put the point in and literally get the arc with a metal and do it where it's like a small little, it's pretty cool.
Ooh, this is exciting. So.
That's bad. He be building some crazy stuff, man.
I can't remember who it was, but I saw a couple comments about it, and I hadn't thought about this until I saw the comment. But after I did, I decided it was the perfect answer. So we reached out to Kirky, and they sent us this beautiful racing suit.
Oh my god!
With some pads. That thing looks sweet. And it weighs nothing.
No music today, just let them come on in.
So,
no rush.
That is going to be the new seat for this year, right?
Okay.
That's good too. It'll kind of like keep you in place. Exactly.
Yeah, that's like a formula seat.
It'll keep you from falling out, which is very important. Yeah, you don't want to be ran over by one of these. Yeah, this is awesome.
That's a tractor tire. Look how big that must for that single for the trike the way it's made. And he gonna ride in the middle of that. That's crazy.
That sort of stuff where every little
that's all experimental.
Gram of weight.
You know what I mean? That's all experimental, man.
Critical. That's not the case for what we're building here. But looking really awesome.
I shared with him that I'll be going live. Ones that are closer, but Saturday, so. People are gonna go out and eat that poison and like we doing. Huh? Yeah, that's all. Right.
There's a nice view of a supercharged Humvee. Look at that. It's a good parking spot. Well, I used it to skid a log this morning. Well, I actually used it to pull down a tree.
It's crazy.
I utterly failed. It fell.
I thought I had an extra battery up here.
So I used the Humvee to
I gotta go down to the shed and check it out and see. I wonder if it's in that tote. It's crazy.
For eyeballing, that is not half bad. Close enough. It's a little bit past, but just whack it with a hammer. Good.
I think culturally they're trying to figure out that we have emotions and feelings. Those of us who knew that what we consider ancients by some. They just not gonna get it together, bro. They're gonna keep saying the same dumb shit, doing the same dumb things, and I'm gonna keep enjoying the same stupidity.
Dang, that's looking spiffy. 3 more pieces to cut, maybe 4, depending on whether I should probably make it 4. This little strip here, it'd be real, like, it'll be a lot easier to just do the 2 sides and then do that strip, but have it be. I mean, technically I could make that all 1 piece. It's not.
That pollen was heavy, bro.
Look at that.
Damn.
Obviously the piece won't go all the way through.
That pollen was heavy.
It'll help for aligning those other 2 pieces.
When you're an acid, let them come in. Yeah, that's not control, that's not power. That's just your level of stupidity. You know, pussification. Yeah. Oh, y'all, that's right. Y'all call them bussies. Yeah. That's what they call them, bussies. Faggot ass fake Jews. The Zionists feel like they just keep stealing children and making new ones as dumb as they can on lands they think nobody knows about. Yeah, it's so funny.
To be the piece that goes
Dumb motherfucker.
there, but it's I shrunk it for the thickness of the metal, but I did it wrong. So that
I'm kind of late to be eating flour and sugar and stuff.
yonder to the break once more.
I get some of that West Stunner.
Now,
Did I strike one of them fake ass?
piece of 1.5 tubing.
Did I strike one of them fake ass faggot Jews or the bot? I enjoy that shit. I might have a day while we go live and it's just for bots and trolls, and I'll probably have half you commit Harry just for fun. The bot, I'll probably have the system shut down for about 12 hours just for fun. Let them know when I'm gonna do it.
That's satisfying piece right there. And it? Yeah. It looks so much better than that bulky piece of turd. Much better than the bulky turd.
I forgot to give me some backwoods, man. Damn. That I need. What? I need it.
Space that away a little bit.
You can come here and touch me right now.
Is that the last piece?
Yes, you sure can.
One more, but it's already cut.
Oh, I don't have to read your comment. I know what you're saying. You can come and touch me right now. Come here. Yes. You can touch me right now. I bet this motherfucker think I'm down here working. I guess these motherfuckers really don't. They're having a hard time making association because they think they know everything.
How many push-ups you got on this one? Oh, I don't know how to make push-ups.
Go pray to your Jesus, to your Mola. Go and ask them what is your Hamashiach. Yeah, y'all know all that. Go and ask.
So I still have to lop out this section here, but that's not enough weight to really make a difference. Let's see if it weighs more or less.
Even y'all's dark humor is corny.
I'd be willing to bet it's pretty much
They laugh because they know
a
a lot of them in the military, they do a lot of faggot stuff, you know?
Less overkill.
You know that.
But it's way cooler looking.
We used to look at them like this, and they call that dark humor.
All right. The answer is
Wow.
it weighs
Ooh.
34 pounds. Well, 34
Monkeys who are
pounds.
privileged and everything else, and they call it dark humor.
Yeah, I might have
Had their mammy and their pappy in their home.
Definitely way less than that piece of tube. Oh, 40. Nice. Look at that, 6 pounds.
They 1%. They're less than 1% of knowledge. They just don't want to press things.
Yeah. Dang.
I scare the fuck out of them.
That's
I know
one
I
of the
do.
coolest looking things I've made yet. That's awesome.
And rightfully so.
Making some sleeves for the inside of that AR, and then I'll use some of these, I'm assuming UHMW plastic thingamajigs that we pulled out.
They really
of the
think they got everybody fooled with these little motherfuckers trying to play
Great.
the ancestors and the people. These motherfuckers is butthurt, man. Oh shit. Donka. Thank you.
Got all of these made for both arms.
I think I got one more backwood. I got to find it. I think it's under the cot.
The shape and size.
I'm damn sure
to
can
make
use
them.
that motherfucker.
And then cut these. So what I did wrong here is that I just made them all the same, and I made them just this little flange there. I made it fairly thin. What I didn't take into account is that I need a specific outside width.
I think it's supposed to get windy tonight too, Cleo.
Already cut to length for the outside.
I think.
Well, I'm not going with.
But it ain't like, yeah, and you know what I'm saying? Yesterday was like for a long time, you know what I mean? Or the day before when I was getting hit with the fiberglass and shit. That shit was crazy. That was crazy, bro.
4 new ones made.
Oh man, that shit when it wrapped me, I was like, thank goodness I was alive. But they been like, what is he doing? I ain't have the rocks. They was up there. I ain't had the rocks to put on it to hold it down. That shit had my arms, oh man. I was like, well, you know, it wasn't bad. It wasn't too bad. But when I picked up that goddamn plywood and went to throw it into the wind and it hit my shit, man,
But I realized
goddamn.
not only does this provide a bit of a stiffener so that it doesn't warp when it's welding, more importantly, it makes sure that these are perfectly in plane, in line with each other, and I think it wouldn't really be easy to do that without.
My back's killing me and it's just working good. All right, what's the win? Yeah, right now we got 12 to 15, 17 miles per hour and shit. That's kind of up there. You know what I mean? That's definitely up there.
Did you say V-arm?
Yeah, that's why they call them that, right?
I mean, they don't call them V-arms, so.
Oh, wait.
There. It's a hefty chungus of AR.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Do you have the dead blow hammer from the drawer?
Yeah.
It's gonna get down to 43 tonight, though. Last night was like I think 49, 50, but it was cool. You know, with that little light breeze. I was like, damn, bro. I turned the heat on over here, and it was still kind of cool.
Humpy A-arm right there. Spiffy. Okay, now, the thing I need to decide is how.
I'm gonna talk about Tartaria. You think the motherfuckers will run over here with they no knowledge has having selves? The motherfuckers destroyed it. They think they know everything because they come from that period. There's a reason why motherfuckers can't know everything. You know what I'm saying?
Roll that on there. And then side one will be done.
I mean, I'm retarded. I'm retarded. I'm retarded. You know what? About there.
Look at that.
They can help themselves, man. What's that, bro?
Fancy.
Oh yeah, that fucking dumb mother.
Ride height is all
Can I?
kind of irrelevant.
Now you see what I was telling them? Come on over. They can touch me all they want. Bring your ass over.
It's not finished being built, so. And that's
If you was
the
here,
cool thing
come on
about
back.
this push rod suspension. We could move this bolt.
I'm waiting for Tribe or new subscribers to speak. Y'all know we don't say hi over here. That's why the bots. You would think that they worked that out by now. The little goofy ass. I don't even want to say Hindus because that's a disrespect to an actual ancient practice. That's recently ancient, but still. All right, the dumbass Gujars.
A new push rod and have
No
pretty much any
offsprings.
ride height you want.
The hybrids,
All the way maxed out on the seat.
You know, in order to be them, they have to be through incest. That's right, Bill Gates, Zuckerberg, all of them. Yeah, y'all didn't know that?
Everything on the computer, it'll
Okay,
be
I won't say
easy
no
to
more
just
then.
flip a mirror image
Yes.
up, cut everything out, and then piece
Yes,
it
they're
together.
worse than
It's
lepers.
over 2 days of work to build
Oh,
these things, but the
well,
work
y'all don't
is
really
going
get
to
how it
be
works,
so
do you?
worth it, and at the end of the day, it's stronger, lighter, with significantly better ground clearance.
You know, before the Palestinians became who they are today, they didn't look nothing like they do today.
That looks so
Oh,
much.
that's our brothers.
Look at all that
Oh,
extra
yeah.
ground clearance.
But they look nothing like that. They have no idea that they were conquered
More
before.
importantly,
Y'all don't know how this works, do you?
weight reduction. Now, on with the seat.
It's pretty sad. But you come here and you want to troll instead of learn.
Approximately.
You know, they making y'all really stupid. And if you're an agent, maybe you should sit down and sit the fuck down, shut the fuck up, and listen.
And you really gotta wonder.
You know where the term agent comes from? You know, these motherfuckers don't know nothing, man. I've been coming to the realization of that for a long fucking time. Before I got my horns.
At some point in the build
Real
process,
horns.
and it leaked some fluid on it.
Yeah. Before I started going lizard.
Nice. So,
Oh.
seat, aside from being,
Oh, what you think, that's sunburn or some shit?
is that it's better
Huh?
another way.
Oh.
That it sits much lower. Like, it has less time, basically, which isn't
Fucking
inherently
idiots.
a good thing, but it means I
At least y'all could hit the little hundreds and the little party hats and stuff like that, the hearts. You can at least do that, can't you?
it's lower.
If you're scared to comment,
Bottom.
actually articulate and say something
More
worthwhile.
distance before my head hits up here. I might also just redo these tubes. Your legs are going to want to go out a bit, so they're not touching the tire.
You know I'm
but
hitting it, right?
Having
Okay.
this wide part right
Yeah, I know you do.
in close is what's making it uncomfortable. Got my little chunk of 1 inch slot inside of there, and then another chunk of 1.25 inch. Bend on there is irrelevant. It just needs to extend this a little bit. So I can bend. Aha. The ram that is going to be the actual ram I use to steer the front wheel of the trike. I went with a slightly bigger one than the one I used for testing. For a little more steering force, and more importantly, one with little heim joints in it. Instead of, wow, those are so loose. That's what you get for budget rams. Decided I am not going to use any of this original seat
Oh, in
mount
case somebody
radius
was wondering
thing.
about
It
the
looks
PDF that I have,
kind of
and
bigger
also
than I thought it would, and
it's
also
not
it
just the
doesn't
PDF
work
that I have
with
on
this seat
my
very
window
well.
screen
The
on my
main reason I'm not
tablet,
gonna use this is
but it's
because it
also
gets
I
in
also
the
shared
way
it
of
to
legs.
image.
This
So the
seat
whole thing,
keeps your
which can be
knees in
enlarged,
pretty
is
close.
right there. Wipe
And
agility.
this, like, inch
All
and
the
a quarter
books.
inch
I have about 72
extra width
books right here like
right
that.
inside your kneecap.
If your feds are in here, you can probably see. I think it's starting to act up, so maybe y'all want to put a virus in it or whatever. But for those of you, you were able to see a certain amount of things, right? Yeah, you couldn't see them all though. Yeah, there are those of us who know that it doesn't matter what they say, cryptid, go get this web to hide. Y'all can see all of that. Even the CIA operatives who are making the phone that they can't even look in, y'all can look into that. Nope, everybody's very aware. Okay? Don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that'll work. Now copy paste. I'm replicating this bolt pattern here. And then I'm going to make a plate that uses all 6 of those holes. And welds to that to the bottom there. I'll probably add a couple more mounts elsewhere, but that'll get it located.
Oh, they sent another one, man. Oh, that was him begging, please. Okay. Oh, okay.
See if I can tap these holes. They are plasma cuts, so they might be a little hardened, but hopefully I can. Just getting it zip tied so it stays in place while I tack it. I'm pretty sure that's about where it needs to go. Obviously, that needs to be rigidified a little bit, but let's see how it feels.
I might use that. They put some up that I normally wouldn't use.
Yeah.
I think I am going to use.
Kind of bearish,
Yep.
which brings your legs.
When you think about back to Bush, right?
I don't want
President,
anything
fake ass
protruding in
President
front of
Bush.
the tires.
Not the second one, right?
You know, I mean, for me, being
That nigga had a man for a wife. I don't give a fuck where the baby came from, because I told you they find the last offsprings as they bring them up, and they bring them back and they condition and train them to put them in certain things. If they don't see that they can eradicate it and choose another one, right? These are the ones, man.
Yeah.
And them are dudes, they married to trannies, bro.
Because it doesn't have any side bolsters, but
All of them.
this thing has extreme side bolsters.
And a bunch of dummies protect that stuff as if they're going to learn to gain something. I don't know how people can be lied to so easily.
What makes sense for
That's funny to me.
seat shock? So we got some options: air shock, coilover. This one's all super fancy. Got some adjustments, which could be good. Don't know how it will look, or if it will fit well. If the travel makes sense. Aha.
You know, niece, baby girl slaughtered did them fresh fried mushrooms, bro. Yeah, man, they look good. That's that spelled flour, semolina. You know, and you can use the
You can see it.
Well, it looks like she did the oysters.
It's meant to be.
I'm gonna ask her if she comes in. You know, well, they're holding it up. They're doing their damnedest to hold it up. I've got 5 likes, but I think there's people that probably follow and haven't said nothing.
Nothing to mount it to back there. So, anyway,
Yeah.
what I'm going to do is make a mount, or
Yeah, that's so
make a
weird,
tube
man.
that goes across
I like
here,
that weird because it's
I
weak.
think that's also going to be the best.
It's like I'm still wondering how much lower and less of an individual they can be. You know, driving.
Yeah, you too. We got a package here. You know how the last episode I was talking about USB-C.
Oh, here go the damn. I got
Somebody said.
Oh, you got yours, right? There's 2 more. You know that, right? How many did you get?
I heard you mention it, so I figured I'd hook you up.
Thanks, Jack.
Oh, you got how many slices of pizza, nigga?
Stuff to
Oh,
make the rear steer work properly.
Yeah, I know this is me right here, nigga.
Our steering pump go on the
I ain't
engine.
retarded.
Yeah,
I know.
nice.
I was asking how many you had. I'm like, cause you know I want to start the fast. I'm like,
well, it was only 12 pieces, so I got 6.
yeah, you got 6. There you go. You can count. Now I'm talking about. I'm gonna load up on sandwiches and everything tonight. Was that a spider? Cuh? Was that a spider? I hope you ain't throw it this way. Your arm came around. Oh,
That
Oh.
shock and spring rate and everything seems to be actually pretty decent.
you on that what you call it, the flange and shit? Is that the coconut water in the bag right there? That's coconut. Okay, cool.
Me
All
how
right.
often
Hell yeah.
random shocks just work for stuff.
Hey, Sharon. Oh, they unasked it so people can start coming in. You know that. You know it's pretty stupid. It doesn't even know how to say, "Can you have a conversation with me?" AI, the artificial intelligence. I talk to that motherfucker for days in and days out.
On the stupid side, it's like,
You like how I just lagged myself?
plus,
I
the
know.
great thing is this
What's
is
going on,
even
Mama? It's good to see you up in here.
meaning that the
I'm waiting for a few more
body
people to come out. I didn't play no music,
stiffer at the end
so I'm
of
giving it the
travel,
same time frame, and then I'm gonna
which is
share
perfect
some
for this, 'cause you wouldn't want
pretty
it to bottom out, but you
important
want it nice and
information.
soft for the
while I'm having a slice of
normal
pizza,
riding. Okay, I just
a German beer.
took the ends off so it just hits in between.
You know I can't say no to
the
German
two
beer.
rails.
It is part of the bloodline, brewed and packaged in Germany. Doesn't mean the Zionists didn't get their hands on it. Yet this is an excellent German beer.
That's
Somebody sent me a message talking about, you look like maybe you could be Genghis Khan's nephew. I said he was a Negro. Of course. You have no idea. People have no idea. Only they kind of know some things.
what? Into something?
They know exactly what they're supposed to know.
Tire or what? Push down to the end? No, you're not hitting the tire. Doesn't look like you're actually hitting anything. It feels like I am. It sounds like I am. And it's really tight clearance on the tire, but you're definitely not hitting there. Huh. When I compress the suspension, is that running into it?
Oh yeah, I think so. Like just the edge of the.
Yeah, I can see it. It's not like a whole lot of options for where it can go, so that's,
Yeah, hell yeah.
I figure I'll just kind of put it where it can go.
What you doing? I'm good. Hey, I'm sorry. Hey, how you doing? Hey, Sharon, what you doing right now? What you up to?
Yeah.
I guess the bots ran. And the ones who hit the like, who could have stayed and learned something, well, you know how it is when you have ADHD or hyper ADHD. You know what I'm talking about. Sadly, but like I say, every time I share stuff, it takes a while. Some things a decade or 2, maybe 3, but it gets around quick. You know,
I'll just take out
if
the
you
zip
take
line
everybody
and
on
actually
Earth, this fictional number of
deal with it a lot better.
7.8 billion or 8.4 billion, it's fictional. Trust me.
When I push it all the way down.
And you had from one end to the next say,
Oh, really?
I think so.
"How
Cool.
are you?"
Oh, that's plenty.
Just like that.
Sweet. This
From one
quick
to the
release.
very last billion
It's kind of
billion
slow.
something million,
But
right?
it's kind of a good thing
Do you know
that
how
it's
long
quick
it would
release.
take? Let's say
Makes getting in and
8
out
billion,
easier.
4 million.
Plus, you can take your steering wheel so nobody can steal your
24-hour day,
You know.
365-day cycles, a day a year cycle, right?
Yeah.
12 years, you could do it for 10, 12, 24 years if you want to, you know what I mean? Do the numbers, right? Put them in the right place, and then find out, and there's no remainder, and find out exactly
See,
from
that's
1
significantly
to
farther
8 billion, 400 million. How long would it take
No, it's
in
great.
those
Yeah,
days?
Yeah.
12, 24-hour period.
From
All right, 7 day a week, 365 days, 13 months, or 12 months, right? And that cyclic number
There could be a-
for 8 billion, 400 million.
maybe some sort of
How
structure
are
that holds
you?
a headlight or something
Just
like
like that. How are you? How are
And
you?
or some part
How
of the
are
fender
you?
or something.
How are you?
Things
How
that you're
are
not
you?
mud, you've got-
Hey, Mike, how's it going? You know,
This
all the way
thing
through. How long do you think it would take?
it'd be nice to have something that would keep it from squishing your arms.
I figured this out when I was in college. I didn't use it. I did it in front of people.
Part of this protrude past.
Look how look. It went to 0 people watching.
Footboard's alright. You just make it.
Oh my god! If anybody's in there, put a 1.
Keep your leg from getting
Oh, you're eating? Oh, okay. That's what's up, huh? That's what's up.
If you were coherent enough to tuck your elbows in last minute. But, I mean, most likely if you try to chip on its side,
Sharon, you're still there, right?
would keep you off the ground.
And I let other people know, so I get to save the information for another day. I'll probably hold on to it for about another 2-3 months before I come back to share it again. I've got it written down, but I was just going to get it orally. Thank you, appreciate you, hon. I was going to give it orally, you know what I'm saying? But people are stupid.
Stages or switches or whatever.
People
Could even
don't want to support the channel, but they want to be supported. Motherfuckers want money. They thought they were going to hit the pot with certain people coming, and then it's real funny.
Einstein, do you have garbage in your mouth again? What's happening?
But this is some great. Just hold on, hon, and I'll share it. All right?
It's not for you. Drop it.
It's good information. It really
All
is.
garbage. That's it.
You know what? Actually, I want to enjoy my beer. My last couple slices of pizza. I got ice cream, Ben and Jerry's. Y'all, you saw what they did to Ben from Ben and Jerry's? I think he was acting, standing up for Palestine. They rough handled his ass. You can tell the Jesuits in the police department. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put this up in case people come in. I'm gonna tell it. I'm gonna share it. I just wanted to share that with whoever comes in, if they choose. You know what I mean? All right, you guys know about the World's Fair, right?
That's about enough welding for now. It's pretty much all the way welded.
Let me pause this shit.
Not that it really needs to be, but since I pulled it.
And I don't have anything down here. I have stuff written. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up in Google, right? Okay. Now a lot of people are gonna attempt to be dismissive and everything, but I want you to pay attention about a period from 1833 to 1933. 33 being important in the dynamics of what they've conditioned you to accept and relegate and believe in. Now I know that there's a couple of Pelicans think that the young ones think they're supposed to tell the story of Tartaria. There's a book going around, right? That was when they're attempting to rewrite the history, and they realized it wasn't going to do it. In 1933 to 33 to 39, they still taught Tartaria. Yes, that was when it was trade school, and then Rockefeller came, institutionalized the education system. But what y'all don't know about, all these converts, these Zionists, the religion they telling you about, the Zionists, no. I want you to pay attention and listen clearly. So if you know Jewish history in Chicago, Our Lady Liberty, 1833 to 1933, Romance of a People. Now, this is them attempting to romanticize it, right? But I'm going to show you an image. And there's videos probably out there that you might be able to find. But this right here, and y'all know Bohemian Grove, okay? Let me see if I can find the actual one of them doing it. Oh, performing Jewish nationhood, the Romance of People at the 1933 World's Fair. Those are Zionists. Do you know who they worship from 1833 to 1933? What did I show you on here? Let me see if you can see it back here. All right, I'm gonna see if I can zoom in on it. But you know about the care, cremation, and all that. What normally would be back here. Well, let's see if we can. And they actually brought one on a float. Yeah, I heard this a long time ago. Long time ago. Long time ago. It's like that little Planet Ape, the one that had everything. How long you been here? Long time. So, scene in pageant, the romance of a people at Kingsbridge Armory. Yes, your fake ass Jews. Moloch, motherfuckers. That's what they worship, dance to, and a few others. Not you idiots who still talking about Yasharala and Yahweh. That's Yodorabeth, Nimrod, plethora of names. There's so many. I don't care which one is befitting. It don't matter to me. But y'all think you know everything. And let the Pelicans tell it, Tartaria didn't exist here, just like there was no Canada. That's some made up shit. Because I told you they came here to conquer us from all fronts. That's how you got fake ass Canada up in fake ass France up in Canada. And Russia was at the witch called. Russia didn't only have Alaska now. Y'all know that, right? How you think Britain got so-called Easter Island? That's part of the Caribs, Hawaii, and all that. Even though you think on a round ball map, you can't really tell. Right? It was stated they were melanated, not from Africa. And all the lower part of what you consider Louisiana and Florida is all Florida, all Louisiana, either way, stretching all the way up to Oregon. On the real map, not the one they were attempting to eradicate that history and change the whole narrative of the Rockies, Utah. Yeah, that's part of what they try to hide. California being Carolina, and north and south being Kakalaki, which you consider California. And they did it little by little, but it took wars to eradicate the old way and to instill a new way. Tartaria maps and school books. I remember saying, Yartaria? Yeah? They have many different names for it. And that's not really the real name, but Tartaria is the latter, most excusable one. It's crazy. But yeah. All right? Check them out. They worship in the open Moloch. Yodorabeth, Nimrod. Which queens you want me to name? The one that finds his phallus and tries to sew them together again? That's Goddess Athena is the one that when y'all go to court, you surrender your rights and livelihood to. In their fictional world of perversions. Yeah. Blind justice. That's a nigga. I'm not asking y'all to believe me, obviously. I really don't. I'd rather... Tartaria. There you go. But I was like, what is it? I was going to type that in. But there are different names. But anyway, right? I had a good Chinese brother of mine hit me up and said, what do you mean cafe? I said, it's the way it's pronounced, not cafe. That's like, I was telling people for the longest time, if you look at an F, not too long ago was an S, the lowercase. I had people tell me, we're talking about 33rd degree Mason, new niggas, right? Oh man, you crazy, Ray. They never listen as if they know me. And then they don't know shit. And I'm sort of going, I'm supposed to adhere to your ego? These motherfuckers, people are retarded, y'all. They really are. Ain't my doing. Not mine at all. Damn, they still blocking people coming in? Oh, I guess maybe people, it's just they're partying, they don't want to come on and be, I saw what happened in Newbury. Look, y'all, I don't hate her. That was just, don't do stupid shit and say stupid shit. Because I'm going to reprimand your ass. See, that's what's wrong with all motherfuckers today. A lot of y'all is you never reprimanded. And somebody just step to your face and back it up because everybody's worried about getting shot. Nigga, please. Some real pussies in the world. Scaredy cats. And they're the most religious motherfuckers. And some got that scent of a mouse. The one that, that kicks off and they just wait to be devoured. Oh, it's a chemical thing. It's not natural. It's not the way it's supposed to be. But until everything's made right, that's the way it will be. You know? But yeah, have a look at that 1833, 1933. See when they were practicing it, how long, and then see that they were literally in the open, the broad. Now Hitler knew it. He wasn't having that in 1933. It's the last time you got to see it, and it was recorded. Now that's when Hitler, he got rid of that crap over in Germany. He made that place so beautiful, y'all. And the first thing, dumbass UK, those stupid motherfuckers. And then here goes, France was part of that parlay in Italy. Y'all, come on now. Some idiots in Africa when they had melanated Africorps actually fighting on that side. Rommel, are y'all aware that Rommel was a fucking Jew? A cold-hearted, oh, stop with the Nazi shit. He was a cold-hearted Zionist. He was killing, he was all right. Strategic, learning how to do, old tactics and utilize them. He didn't mind killing all them dumb motherfucking so-called New Age Europeans and Africans. It wasn't about race. All right. He kind of believed somebody also played another. You got to remember, there were hundreds of thousands, if not a couple million Jews in the Waffen SS, the regular old fucking army over there. Man, please. I'm surprised that y'all can't listen to shit. Make heads or tail of anything. I know their story has been coming undone. It was undone a long time ago. Nobody paid attention. Now people are paying attention because they're losing a lot of loved ones after Fauci, Gates, and all those motherfuckers. And people still working within the industry. The corporate for the big pharma still working. Try to kill you all. Or at least, in my opinion, based on the information that's running around. And they really don't care as far as they're concerned. They got their Hamashiach. They got everything they need. They're going to keep destroying. They're going to keep using pawns and puppets, whether you like it or not. You know? Shit. If shit's going to blow up, I'd rather be waking up beside a couple of females, What's up, mama? What's up, mama? Putting this old silverback werewolf fucking to the test. I mean, if shit works its way out, we got about, quintuplets coming from both parties. Let me stop. Well, seeing how they want to keep everybody from coming over, and regardless of, and you know what it is, notifications, that's the other way they think they're in control. They really do. But anyhow, we'll let them leave that. But anyhow, I'm going to sign off, and I'm going to talk about, I wanted to go a little more in depth, but I gave the topical cream, ointment of the story. God damn, Mark. But, yeah, I'm going to sign off. They're not the tear shit here. Not a thing. They don't have what it takes. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the AM. I know it sounds like I'm saying tomorrow. I always say the AM because y'all buy into that shit. And to me, it matters not. But I'll be there. They didn't stop shit.